Well, hi everybody. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I almost hate to say I hope you are well because we're saying it so often to each other now that it has really turned into a bit of a cliche. But I sincerely hope things are well with you. I've heard from some of you who have told me that, the virus has somehow impacted your families. And I know everyone in the class is wishing you the best. I also want to acknowledge those of you who are on the front lines. I know there's at least one first responder in the group, and I know there are others of you working in the healthcare profession, working in grocery stores, stocking shelves, or serving as cashiers, or the various things that you are doing that keep the rest of us going. So I thank you for that, and I know everyone in the class thanks you as well. Just a couple of quick things. This is, I guess, the second to the last week of class that we're heading into. The ultimate assignment is due at the end of next week. If you have any questions, any concerns, again, please reach out to me. Thanks to those of you who have. One more written assignment this week that I've posted, and it has to do with what's next. I'm sure you've noticed, as good communications people, that the advertising on television, for example, has changed. There's a lot of "we're here for you" and "we're not going to forget you," and "if you need us, call us," almost to the point where you want to throw something at the TV. Your emails might be full of email messages from companies that you never even heard of, who are somehow reaching out to you to tell you that they care about you. It's gotten to the point where it's almost okay, enough, we get it, we know we're all in this together. You know what I mean? But the final assignment I'm asking you to do before the ultimate assignment is to think about what's next. I've posted an article that has to do with what some folks are thinking about is going to be going on in the retail business. And I'm asking you to pick, any other business or nonprofit, and to think about, what might be next, to think about, obviously this is going to require a ton of research to figure out what the next appropriate move is, and that's one of the themes of this class. So think about who you might want to talk to, the kinds of questions you might ask them, and how you might ask them. Employees, vendors, customers, management, staff, however you want to slice it and dice it. There are some companies, for example, that have held off on making major advertising announcements. On the other hand, you may not even have noticed this, but Apple just recently unveiled a new phone, and there wasn't the usual advertising campaign around it. There wasn't all the hoopla involving Tim Cook and the big meeting with employees and the unveil and all that stuff. It just sort of happens. So, people are going to try to be sensitive to where the public is at, particularly now, given that, the president has outlined some sort of a roadmap for us to get back to, whatever the, new normal is going to be for us. So that's what I'm asking you to do for this week, as well as to continue to work on your ultimate assignments. My thanks to all of you who have been doing the work. If you're missing an assignment or two, please feel free to, submit it in a timely manner, and I will certainly accept it. And again, for those of you who are my newer students, again, I pledge to do the best I can to honor the grades that you have already received. But as you know, I don't have a lot of grades to work with, and as some of you may know, they are all remarkably the same. So what I really need from you is a couple of samples of what it is, you can do so that I can, give you a fair grade and be fair to everybody else in the class. As always, reach out. You have my email address. If you would like to have, an online conversation using the platform that's in Blackboard, please let me know and we can set that up. If not, I hope you enjoy the week. I'll probably be back with you at least one more time when the pass, no pass situation is finally resolved. And that's expected to happen soon. There's some interesting twists to it that I want to take the time and explain to you if it goes through the way it currently exists. So please take care and enjoy the day, and I'll be speaking with you soon. Thanks.